check, quality check. I'm good. Gang. What's good with y'all? Different scenery. As you know, trying something new again. I'm in the car. You know what I'm saying? So actually, come to find out, on this app, I can put like the flashlight at the same time. So that is dope because now I can sit in the car if I want to, you know what I'm saying, hit the spleef and be somewhere like in a park or something. You know, I don't necessarily got to be at the crib or whatever. I can really have privacy, talk how I want to talk, or yell. Like I can yell, do whatever freak I want. You know what I'm saying? Especially at night too, because sometimes that's where probably most of my videos would come from, just based because of my schedule. But anyway, so yeah, I'm back at y'all, another vid. So, you know, another talk, just whatever. I'm gonna try to incorporate me having like another person where we can group talk and stuff and just have a big conversation. But I'm gonna necessarily need opinions because I don't know how long the video is gonna supposed to be. You know what I mean? I know not no hour or nothing, but like what is a good time frame? Because if we talking about something, you know what I mean? Yeah. But anyway, other than that, it's just me, solo dolo as always. But yeah, so necessarily what we're gonna talk about today is going to be masculinity. So sorry for the women, but I think everybody should hear it. Like I said, it's my personal opinion, how I feel, whatever. But yeah, all right, so boom. All right, masculinity. So this definitely not talked about a lot. It's not talked about as much as it should be. I do hope y'all can see me well and stuff, but yeah, I definitely think it's not talked about a lot. It's not talked about as much as it should be because masculinity is super important, right? For a lot of men, some men don't even talk about it themselves. Some men don't even really probably know what masculinity is, right? I mean, I'm thinking pretty sure it's a topic on TikTok, but I mean, some people don't know, so I'm just going to talk about it today. But yeah, so anyway, why masculinity is important, you know what I'm saying, is because as a male, there's certain things that we're designed with that necessarily is the reason why we have to do certain things, if that makes sense. As a male, we are the anchor of a family. We are the reason why shit moves. You know what I'm saying? Not to gender, like, talk bad about, like, you know, other gender, you know, like a female. That's not the point. It's just, as a man, your masculinity is basically your self-power, which masculinity goes into a various amount of things. You know, self-control, self-care, self-development, you know, controlling your like your feelings the right way, you know, mindset. It's blah 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 blah. But it's not talked about a lot because there's a lot of males who are living, they're not really being men. It's a lot of boys. And how is because as a man, you are, it sucks, but you have to take, we do all of the work, right? That's just how it is. As men, we're supposed to do like damn near 90% of the work, you know, with families. If you look at it, why is it that the mother or the female always gets free first? Why does she always become the stay at home while the male does all the necessarily hard work, is typically supposed to make all the moves? You know, when we move, our female moves. You know, it's not, but you know what I'm saying? And why we get the most blame for everything, you know, which it is what it is. And as I'm learning it, as I'm understanding it and getting my own perspective of it, I understand it. And there's certain things that you can tweak and gain your masculinity back as a man, because like I said, that is your power. No masculinity is basically no manhood. You know, um, people like, yeah, I'm a masculine man, I'm this. Not really. You know, because you can, with masculinity, there's high value men, and the more masculine you are, the more high value you are, if that makes sense. And why it's so important to gain masculinity and have that as a man is because that's why a lot of like men are more typical to commit suicide than women. We are the ones that typically do not know how to express ourselves the right way. We sit there and take all of our emotions, trauma, whatever, and just let it sit there, let it get bigger and bigger until we just flash out rage and whatever, you know. Me personally, how I look at masculinity is like, as a man, if you don't have anything going on in your life, people are going to downplay the fuck out of you. That's just how it goes. So for a lot of men who out there who feel like they have nothing, feel like they're worthless, it's literally just because you have no results. Men, as us men, we go based off results. So if things is not working, we stop. If things are working, we keep going. It's simple. We're very simple creatures. As men, we're simple as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, and there's a lot of things you can go about as being a man and stuff like that. But more so, this probably be a little. This may not be just one necessarily route that I'm going with this conversation, but regardless, you'll get the point. As a man, you need to have ultimate focus. You need to have ultimate discipline and ultimate self-control. Now, people be like, yeah, I got self-control, but really, do you really? Because if you have self-control, then you are step one closer to self-mastery. Self-control isn't that, oh, if I say you ugly, that you just don't say nothing. Self-control is to the point where you dictate who, what, and when, and how you use your energy. And you control that to the point where if somebody deliberately does something on purpose, you ultimately think before you do anything. A lot of men just be like, oh, I'm a hothead, I'm all that. That is not cool. Because if you do things without thinking, that's why a lot of people are where they at. That's why a lot of people are in jails. A lot of men are in jails, while a lot of men have broken lives, don't have a relationship. You know, some have died off of not thinking. It's a lot of things. And with that masculinity, like, you see, there's a lot of weird stuff going on social media. You know, stripping the masculinity from men is just very foul play, which I'm not here to diminish anybody that eating male that's like that. If you like that, that's cool. But if you're not, it's important that you understand what you're supposed to do. If you like a lot of dudes, you like girls, you know, you like that attention from that. Why do you think girls are not going to fuck with you if you don't have nothing? It's plain and simple. I feel like I totally understand why once you move up in life as a man, that's when all of the females start being attracted to you. It's the masculinity, it's the self, it's the high value. You want people to respect you. You need more results. You need more success. You know, you have to have certain features. That's why these rappers or whatever can do whatever the fuck it is that they want to do with no issue. You know what I mean? If they want to sit there and freak on 10, 20 girls, they can do that, and some girls are going to be okay with it. But you, my boy, you work at McDonald's, man, that girl ain't going to look at you twice, but she don't care. You know what I'm saying? But it is. That's just what it is, though. At the end of the day, you could be mad about it, but that's just how things are designed. That's how we've made society become, you know, and why you think it's such. And like, okay, you can even take it a further level. As a man, if you have a son, you cannot leave your son solo dolo. That is the worst thing you can do, because as being a father, being a man, you have to teach your seed how to be a man. You have to teach him that, because if the world teaches him that, it's going to throw him in the dirt over and over and over and over. That's why a lot of fatherless sons end up in the same predicament. You know what I'm saying? And that's just due to the fact that there's no man, there's no father around. You know, I'm a victim of that though. I'm one of them people, you know, I'm one of them guys that grew up and having to figure shit out, right? But ultimately, as being a male, bro, we'll go back to what I was saying. You have to have ultimate focus. Like, you always have to have a plan. You always got to be moving, doing something. Because I've seen a lot of dudes like be up here and then go all the way down here. And it's like, it's a lot of shit that goes in this, honestly. Like, we could talk about this for hours, to be honest, because it's not taught about as much. A lot of men are walking around here, but they're not really men mentally. Physically, yeah, they grown as hell. They 30, some 20 plus, you know what I'm saying, even older than that, but they're still young minded. They're still little boy minded. They don't move like men. A man isn't just be tough as hell, walk around this bitch saying you goddamn King Tut. No, it's not that. Being a man is taking care of responsibilities. Is when shit hits the fan, you stand 10 toes. When you got a plan that you tunnel vision that plan, and regardless if that shit works or it don't, you still do it. You have discipline. You have self-control. You don't, you know, it's kind of learning when and how to, like, when to express your emotions, and then when to, like, keep your emotions controlled. Because it's not feminine to express yourself as a man. It's not feminine. But as men, you can, if you express yourself too much, which I've experienced, to women, they will manipulate you. They will. It's just how it is. It sucks, but that's just what it is. A lot of women will say no, but they do. If you get them, because women are emotional creatures, so you piss them off, they'll do some shit just because they know that you don't like it. So being a masculine man, you need not an ultimate amount of success, but you need success. You need to be doing something. You know what I mean? You need to be able to be content around women. You do not need to be the guy that needs to have all the females. That's not smart. That's why a lot of dudes who do that shit end up with a whole bunch of issues. No. You talk less. Don't talk as much. You know, be the guy that's in the cut. When you in a group, you know, unless you with your boys, and that's just how you is, it's different. But if we in a public setting, whatever, be the guy that everybody has to question. That they have to be like, you know, he don't really talk. You know, when he come around, he really to himself. You know, that type of guy. Now you gotta be antisocial. Not saying that, but be discreet. The loudest one in the party tends to be the most wackiest, man. We say it like that, right? Okay. Like I said, it's all off the dome, so I apologize everywhere. It's just how it is for me, and it's just more genuine this way when I'm just talking just from the heart type shit. But it definitely, masculinity is definitely should be talked more, because it's not being talked about enough, especially for the youth that's going on. You got kids, you got young men coming up, still sagging, still trying to gangbang, still just living like like that shit is still relevant. That shit is cap. You look at these rappers, you look, that shit is cap. They not doing that, bro. If they were, they would be in jail. Where it's not the 1950s where they were just, you know what I'm saying, it wasn't, it's like they could say certain shit or be really living like this. It's not like that no more. You know what I'm saying? They just saying either cap ass shit or shit that they used to do. All that shit is played out. You know what I'm saying? We in the season as a man, it's you need to get the bag, whatever it is that you want to do. You need to be focused on getting the bag, getting something behind your name. You need to have a legacy. You know, I'm pretty sure a lot of men want families. When you have a family, they depend on you. You're the one who calls the shots as a man. It's not the female. She's the one that is going to put her input, but ultimately the female is going to follow you. They're going to, if you not doing nothing, everybody's going to look at you. As a man, we have it the hardest. It's just period. But it's okay, because when we do excel and do all of that and thrive, we gain all of the respect. You get all of the women you want. You ultimately will just have an image. You know, look at like LeBron. Look at Curry. Look at Mayweather. Like, you can ain't all these men that are successful, not just highly, but just are successful men, take care of their family, whatever the case may be, but they have ultimate respect. You will have respect from anybody, period. You don't even have to do anything. People are going to respect you just because you have certain things. You know what I'm saying? And as a man, you need to be very intellectual. You need to be smart. Financially smart. You need to be socially smart. You know, and what I mean by socially is how to deal with people. You need to be able to necessarily, like, you have to hang around certain people when you're mad. You hang around niggas who want to hang on a block all day, I guess, but where is that ultimately going to get you? You need to have connections to some positive, open-minded, you know, success-driven people, whatever, you know, just some people that's actually beneficial. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, how long has it been? 17. Alright, but okay, what else, goddamn? You know, another part of masculinity. It's really one, like, this is a huge part too. Sexual energy. As a man, you need to have that under control. You can talk to 1,000 females, right? As men, we're meant to mate. That's just what it is. You're meant to always look at women as just how it goes. Not saying you're meant to cheat. That's not what I'm saying. But as men, we're all drawn to women. That's just why there's only two genders. But no disrespect. But anyway, yeah. So with that being said, you do not freak on every female you talk to. Your sexual energy as a man is the strongest energy you have. Like, we can go deep into that, you know what I'm saying? But essentially, in a nutshell, why it's important is because if you strip yourself of all your sexual energy, you will feel very useless. You will feel powerless. If you do not believe me, go experience it for yourself. You know, doing it yourself. I mean, y'all know what I mean by doing it yourself. That too. Don't do that. Don't do it. If you're doing it now, don't do it no more. You need to discipline yourself. Your sexual desires, whatever, you need to discipline that. Have that self-control. Women will respect you more. They will be drawn to you more for you to contain that. I'm trying to tell you. They will tell you themselves. The fact that they have to ask, that they have to crave that more, they have to, like, do more to get that, will make them want it ultimately more. And as you ejaculate, you know what I'm saying? Because I want to get man or whatever, but y'all know, as a man, once that thing happens, you feel that sense of release, which I like to call that, you know what I'm saying? That right there is your energy leaving your body and exchanging that for the female's DNA. You know what I'm saying? We can get all to that, but basically, Do not freak every girl you fuck with. That's not smart. It's not logical. You know what I'm saying? It's just not logical. I don't care what you rapper you talking about, whatever these people, bro. It's not smart. Not just disease and all that, but the fact of the energy you possess will be stripped. Excuse me. But, okay. Anger. A lot of men have a lot of anger because they hold in their emotions. And I think after this, I'm probably going to wrap it up. But anger. As a man, anger is not bad. It only becomes bad the way you use it. Anger is a very great thing. And why that is because with anger comes an unbelievable amount of desire. Just as if a man is so angry to the point where he wants to do negative things to another person, that is his ultimate desire, is to do that. And men, when they make a decision, they go with that decision. Right? That's ultimately how men think. You know what I'm saying? They're not going to, like, men are super simple. They're not going to keep overcomplicating it. They're going to make it super simple as possible. So, taking that anger and all of that aggression and all of that shit, like, as a man, if you want to be winning right now, right? And you going through it and you're just walking around here like you ready to put a motherfucker 6 feet, that's good, right? Hear me out, though. That's good. But you need to take that energy of anger, that a large amount of aggression, and shift it into a goal. Shift it into something you can create. Shift it into something that will make you, put you in a better standpoint in life. You know what I'm saying? That is what you're supposed to do. Because if you take that aggression and keep putting it in negative situations, you will never have a great outcome. That's not how it works. It's not. But I guarantee you, as a man, and for all my men out here, if you take even just a month, right? Progression has no time limit. If you take a solid month and completely take however the fuck you feel right now in this moment, say you watching this moment and you say right here today, for the next 30 days, I am going to lock the fuck in and come up with a goal, a plan, and I'm going to do just that every single day and tunnel vision that shit. And when I say tunnel vision, keep track of the positive things going on, but limit the amount of distractions. Do not focus on the negatives. Do not focus on what's going on now. Focus on what's going to come later. These are some keys to help you shift your mindset. When you're angry as fuck, that is okay. It's okay to be angry. But you need to allow yourself to decompress that anger and understand that if you do not like where you are right now, what the fuck are you going to do as a man to get you to that better lifestyle? Because in reality, ain't nobody gonna do it for you as a man. That's the point where I was explaining earlier. Is as a man, you have to do it yourself. There's not no, as a female, females go meet a man and they're able to change their lives. Women are not doing that for you. They're not. They may influence you. They may come around and treat you great. But ultimately, if you are a male and you do not strive for greatness, the female is going to leave you at some point. And why that is because at that point, you're not, because she doesn't value you. She sees no value in you. So when she sees someone else, or when another man approaches and has more things than you do, she's not going to hesitate. That is the raw truth. It's the raw truth. And women can deny it as much as they want. But at the core, if you a man, you don't have nothing right now, and that man Drake walk around this motherfucker and he say, I want her, and he come up on her, talking to her, making her feel good, he's gonna take her. That is what it is. But if you got success, you got everything, and he come and does that, she's going to second guess because she already has certain things with you that she doesn't know if she's gonna get that. But if you have nothing other than penis, like what? Come on, bro. That's not gonna last. That's why you do not. If you're down bad right now, And that's okay because everybody got to start somewhere. But if you down low right now, stop having sex. Stop. Because you need to obtain all the amount of energy you need and shift that to the plan, to the vehicle that's going to get you ultimately to a better life. You know what I'm saying? And then you're going to appreciate yourself so much more and develop so much self-love for yourself that you will not care if a female, if your boy, if family, even friends, stranger, whatever somebody, because I'm telling you, as a man, when you have that ultimate self-image, and you look at yourself in the mirror, and you tell yourself, you are the man, like you are worthy, you all, these affirmations, and you start walking like a high value man, you gonna stand tall. You gonna feel tall as fuck. That is when the moment females start looking at you and all type of shit, and you may not even have everything, right? You may have the best car to, if you like jobs or business or whatever the case may be, you may not have chains on, the best clothes, but the fact that you in your own skin, you feel like that nigga, that man, that guy, that king, that god, whatever you want to call it, what? Females are going to fall. They're going to follow you. Some other men are going to follow you. They're going to respect you without you even asking for it because of how you move, the masculine that you behold within here. Some men don't understand how to obtain that. You know what I'm saying? But, I definitely want to keep doing a lot of more men talk because there's a lot of men who are coming up with no fatherhood, or they have a father but they don't even have a relationship that is tight where their father is teaching them certain things that a man needs to know. These are some things are need to know as a man. You may not like it, you may not fuck with it, but it's the truth. Some things are the truth. It's just the side that we all create. We all play a part in this. But ultimately, that's, I think, 27. That's really it. Y'all watch this. I apologize if these videos are long. It's just, I don't know. I'm learning. I don't really know what to do too much. So work with me on the timing of them. But if y'all made it all the way to this point, I want to definitely say I thank y'all. I appreciate y'all. Please let me know what I can do better at all times, whether, all criticism, feedback is accepted, negative or positive, I don't care, but that's really it. Guys, this video will probably be uploaded next day, so it's dark as hell, so hope y'all have a great day. I hope my men out there, y'all keep winning, keep striving, keep growing, and that's really it. So peace and love to y'all, man. Peace.